everyone, and welcome to my channel. And if you're new to my channel, welcome to you. Before we get into the reads, I'm doing a little intro this week because I just want to give a shout out to a couple of people. Now then guys, last week I had a lovely comment on my channel and I clicked on the actual profile picture because the name of the person who put it on, it came under as the Tipsy Tea Oracle. And I was instantly drawn thinking that's somebody who's got their own YouTube channel. So I clicked on the channel and there's a lovely lady on there and I instantly felt her aura and connected with her straight away spiritually. A beautiful soul, really a beautiful soul. And she sent me a beautiful email and I replied back to her. And like I say, it's weird how things work sometimes, but I just had an instant connection and I felt, as I say, that the love that she puts out with her own readings. I am asking you, my lovely subscribers, click on the description link below and will you please support this lady? Okay, she deserves more subscribers and definitely more views on her videos. Okay, so as a spiritual friend to a spiritual friend and my lovely spiritual subscribers, it's not going to cost you anything. Just click on the link below and go and show some support and subscribe and view your readings that she's done. She's also got a son, a 12-year-old son that sort of comes in and she calls them the warm and fuzzies. Okay, and see, he sort of helps her with the tarot readings. Auric or Auric, okay, which she calls him. It's a foreign word for the name of Oracle, but she'll explain that on her video when you click it. Okay, she's the expert there, not me. But yeah guys, honestly, I'd be grateful if you could give this lady some support. Septima Samantha, her name, okay, Septima, unusual name, unusual lady. And as soon as I looked at her, you guys can comment as well, but if you agree with me, but she did say she gets called it quite a lot, and she reminded me so much of Annie Lennox out of the group Eurythmics. Okay, so that was my first shout out, and the other one, I've got another link below, and that is for Falling Star Tarot. She's a subscriber of mine and she comments regularly. I do sort of dip over now and again to have a look at her pick a card channel, and again, if you could show some support there, I'd be grateful. So without further ado, we are going to get into the weekly reads, guys. So I'm going to be reading now for the lovely star sign of Gemini. So Gemini, what have we got going on for you this week? So in my poetic words first, I sort of wanted to try and cover money, love, health, a challenge and the overall energy for you this week. So what came out for you in your poetic words was, in money, a back payment brings big smiles. In love, someone is in denial. In health, an insect bite turns a bad way. In the challenge, someone's not listening to what you say. In the overall energy, you'll have to be quick to act on gossip that will have mud stick. So yeah, I felt there's a back payment for some of you, okay, or extra money coming in which will bring big smiles. There's denial regarding a love aspect. I just felt, obviously this is not going to resonate for all of you, but I did feel for some of my Geminis out there, you've got this sense of it's only just friends, okay? We're only just friends, but you know really deep down, one of you, that you're in denial about this and there's more to it than just friendship. An insect bite turns a bad way, I feel, for some of you as well. And then not listening to what you say, it's like frustration kicks in here. This is the challenge for you. You want to try and help somebody and it's like you've given them advice and they're not listening to what you've told them. I just feel it's something what you may have had said to you or you have said to somebody, but either party, whichever way round it is, it's not going in. And then the overall energy was, I feel there's some gossip, you know, like Chinese whispers, and then it all gets out of hand and it sort of escalates. And it's like to say you need to rectify this. I don't think it's you directly. I just feel there's some information going around and they've got their facts wrong. And it's like to say you need to nip it in the bud before mud, because mud always sticks, you see. And it's like to say somebody has been judged wrongly, somebody's been spoken about in an incorrect way, and it's that kind of an energy for you, Gemini. So let's start shuffling the cards, shall we, and see what spirits I want to bring out for you this week. So Spirit, what do they need to hear? What do they need to see? Please bring out the cards on the table for Gemini. For me, what cards have we got for Gemini? Gemini. Thank you. Spirit, please bring out the cards. Thank you. On the table for me, for the lovely Geminis. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. Oh, they threw a lot out at you there, didn't they? But I always go with what they want me to bring out. So let's start with these three. We've got, it's coming out ever such a lot this week for the star signs. 10 of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and the World. I'm going to concentrate on these three to start with, okay? So the 10 of Wands is about you're feeling a little bit weary at the moment. Is this ever going to end? It's that type of a feeling. Is this ever going to end? But I always look at the 10 of Wands. If you look at the old traditional tarot, it's the man coming down the mountain with all the staffs on his back, and he's like nearly at the village. So it's like you're coming to the end of something. It's saying just hang in there a little bit longer, because you can't see, even though you feel it's backbreaking and you feel like you're not getting the value, your worth at the moment in whatever this may be. All this abundance, this blooming flowers behind in this circumstance on this card is saying it will pay off in the end. It's been hard work, it's been backbreaking, soul destroying for some of you, but it's saying here, hang in there, you're nearly there at the completion, and it will pay off, and it will come out in an abundance for you. Okay, the Ace of Wands here, this is growth in your knowledge. I feel some of you could be studying at the moment. Some of you could be learning a different language as well. If this is not you directly, I feel there's somebody around you in your close-knit community, family, friends, who may be studying something at the moment. And they're flourishing in this. It's like a duck to water type of scenario. So I just feel it's a new challenge for you or someone around you, but they will take this learning, whatever this may be, and they'll flourish with it. I do see languages for some of you. I just see language, whether it's a crash course, if you're thinking of going on a holiday. But there's another side to that as well with the Ace of Wands, and it's like branching out on your own, having this idea where you could make extra money, and you're sort of drawing this plan together. Okay, it's as though you've had this little cottage industry, or you've had this little sort of thing on the side where you've just been selling maybe bits of jewellery, or crafting things, you know, or woodwork, or whatever it is, and it's like a little idea of yours, and people have come to you, and it's starting to grow. Now obviously that's not going to resonate with all of you, but it's helping with your health as well. Having this concentration takes it off your health environment, and it's sort of aiding as a positive. So then we've got the World coming in next for you, okay? And it's about getting balance though. I always look at this because of the way she's weighted down more on one side than the other, and it's like to try and say to you, you're trying to get a happy medium between work and relaxation, really. I want to say it's like it's more or less saying to you, get a sort of work-life balance. Obviously if you don't work, then I just feel you need to concentrate on what makes you happy. Gemini, concentrate on what makes you happy, okay? For a small minority of you, if it was a romantic, I feel there's this worlds apart energy, okay? Feeling weighted down in a partnership or a family feud, maybe, where you just feel your world has been turned upside down. For some of you, I want to say it's been turned upside down, and you just feel all over the place, and you're trying to bring some stability in a family environment or a partnership environment where you felt worlds apart. That's not going to resonate with everybody, but I do feel for some of you out there. So the next cards we've got is Ten of Swords, okay, with the Ace of Pentacles coming out with the Hanged Man. The Ten of Swords can mean a lot of things, to be fair. Some of you could be suffering with head pressure because of all the needles being pointed there in the sort of head space. So your mind's on overload for some of you. I feel for some it's somebody's goading you to try and get a response, get you back up, and you're thinking, no, I'm not going to break here. You can needle me, because they're like the eyes of a needle on that card. It's like to say, you can needle me as much as you like, but I am not going to budge. I'm not going to break and crack underneath the pressure. Because I feel like you're being pressurised, some of you, from either work ethics or family, and it's like you're saying, digging your heels in. No, you can needle me all you like, I'm not changing my mind on this. But I also feel it is health related as well, as in your head is on overload, okay? And also, it's about pinpointing the problem. Whatever there's something in your head that you cannot work through or get over at this moment in time, it's saying, come on, Gemini, pinpoint the problem, pinpoint the issue in order to attend to it. Because then we move on to the Ace of Pentacles here. Okay. Along with the Hangman, actually, I'm going to put these two together because it's like you are stuck in a place at the moment, undecided on a situation. There's something you've put a lot of effort into, a lot of love and nurture into, but then you're in this situation of, is it really for me any longer? I feel some of you are waiting for communication because there's birds in the Hanged Man picture. Okay, there's birds hiding in the foliage here, in the foliage, okay, even in the foliage. But you need to see clearly, hence why the zip starts to come down on this picture. Do I stay in its current situation? Or is it time for me to see it from a different perspective and move on? So there's big decisions to be made here for you, Gemini, with these two cards especially. The Ace of Pentacles as well, because it's to do with finances, can mean, do I stay in this current job position? Or do I stay in this current house position? And you could be weighing up the options, hence why the communication comes in. You could be looking for other avenues to pursue. So, a lot of decisions going on in your head. Okay, a lot of decisions going on in your head space. So I'm going to get clarifiers for these then. Okay, Ten of Wands, Ace of Wands, the World, Ten of Swords. I've got two there. Ace of Pentacles and the Hangman. Thank you very much. So I'll keep those three over there for a second. And we'll bring these into play. So with the Ten of Wands, we've got the Observer. And as I said, you're nearly coming to the end of something here. Something that's been backbreaking, something that's made you feel weary. But you are planning something for the near future. As in, you're telling yourself as well, this will be worth it in the long run. You are looking at a future perspective, something new that you wish to pursue, because we've got a new moon as well here, and we've got the dandelions seeds, which I always look as wishes. Okay, so there's something that you are projecting out as a future vision in order to start something new, which would make sense really when we was talking about the Ace of Wands here, when I said some of you are looking to learn a new language, a new skill, branching out in a cottage industry where growth is here in order to earn extra money or actually make it your main focus on an income. And we've got Lorelei. There's a folklore tale about this card saying it was a mermaid, a siren, as the Germans put it on their sort of description, that the boats were attracted to the mermaid and she lured them in, okay, but they got too close to rocks, and basically it was not a pretty outcome. Okay, so she, as nice as she looked, was working sort of like a devil's advocate. So with this coming in with the Ace of Wands, I want to say, don't self-sabotage yourself from these ideas. There's a good idea here. There's a good foundation, a good learning skill, a learning basis. But then you sit there thinking, am I well enough to do this? Have I got the finances to do this? And it's like your own conscience lures you in and then puts the doubt there. So your own destructor really comes in, and I want to say, don't allow your inner conscience to act as this, where it's sort of saying to you, luring you in with self-doubt. Okay, so the next card that comes out with the World is Oh Sunny Day, and that's a lovely card. Where I said you need to try and get balancing, and also for those on the romantic, where I said that, you know, it doesn't have to be romantic, it can be sort of just feeling out of sorts and worlds apart from yourself, not feeling yourself. But with the Oh Sunny Day, things are going to start to change and come in for the better, gems. Some of you have sat something out for a very long time waiting for an outcome. But in a way, it's like she's sort of like a justice here as well. But it comes out in your favour. Okay, so you've been sitting waiting for some information. And it's coming in your favour. Or you are going to sort of direct it so it does come out in your favour. Okay. So, well, with the Ten of Swords then, we've got new directions. And this is a wish that is coming true. It's something that's fated to happen. And again, it's saying don't overthink things, gems. It's like killing your own excitement. It's like if this isn't you directly, there's some family member around you or somebody close to you who's got these really positive ideas, okay? But yet they're all excited about it. Yeah, we'll do this. I'm going to do this and one thing and another. And then it's like they switch and think, no, it's too much for me. I'm not going to be able to. I'm just, And it's like to say, come on, the universe is saying to you, it's new directions, it's fated, it's a wish. You've got to take that leap of faith, okay? And don't listen to other people. So I feel like there's an outside influence here trying to affect your mind process or your mindset. Some of you are digging your heels in and thinking, no, I am brave enough and I will do this. But the majority of you, I feel, are being too influenced by others. So let's have a look at the Ace of Pentacles. Oh, wow. And it's the Queen Bee. And she spells it out for you, gems. You've put all this hard work in. And it's basically saying, just sit back and wait for this to happen. Because if you think about a bee in a hive, the queen bee, all she does is obviously lay eggs to create new queens. And the worker bees do all the hard work in sustaining her. So it's basically a message to say, you've put the hard work in, and just allow this to flow in naturally. Because it's like when you plant a seed, okay, and we prepare the ground and we water it and we put the seed in, and yeah, we have to nurture it, but then it starts to grow, okay, and after a certain time the elements around it will continue to keep that plant alive, like the natural sun and the rain and what have you. And this is what I'm saying, you're like this seed and this idea, whatever it may be, or study, or do you know what I mean? But you've got the foundations in, and it's saying now just allow it to flow, allow the network or whatever, the people, the profits, the ideas, whatever it may be, to work for you, not against you. I just feel the Queen Bee card is saying you've put all the work in, you've put all the effort in. Don't be a fool to jeopardise it. You've built yourself up this far, and don't jeopardise it. Because look at what's come out now. Abracadabra. The Abracadabra card has come out for Gemini, and it's fated. There's something fated in the stars, and you are just hesitant, but it's saying you've got to believe in yourself, or the person who is around you who's in this at the moment. They need to believe in themselves, because this is meant to be. There's a wish, there's a change in direction, there's something that you want to manifest, whether that's study, whether that's changing job, whether that's a future vision of you seeing yourself with somebody, and the old sunny day is there, but you're just reluctant. You are actually this mermaid. Your conscience is this mermaid, and it sort of lures you in, but in a self-doubt way. And it's like, throw caution to the wind here. Don't let all this hard work, don't let all your mindset be influenced by others, because it's written in the stars and you should go with this. Very cryptic, gems, okay, very cryptic, but let's have a look at your hidden psyche. And that just definitely wants to come out. It just flew out. And it's the 5 of Stars, diversity. And I always look at the stars as wishes. The sun is going to come back into your life. Calmer waters. And this is what your inner spirit is saying. You've got to be diverse, okay? You've got to be able to be ready for change. And it also gives the message to say your spirit can adapt. You can adapt as a person. So let's have a look how the universe sees you this week, Gemini. Creative. Even the universe is spelling it out for you. You've got all these talents and all these skills. And it's saying you've got all these ideas in your head. As it says there, you could be a musician, like a musical thing, drama, dancing, writing, painting, okay? And the universe is saying time for change, because 1 and 4 add up to 5. Don't be scared to change direction, because I feel you have found, or you will find, or somebody around you will find a new niche, and it's a wish at the moment, a reluctant wish of, can I do this? And the universe coming out with the abracadabra card is saying, yeah, you can. You can go to great heights with this. You can work your way up the career ladder with this. You can become self-employed with this. So, let's have a look at your moon phases for this week. Oh gosh. I mean, guys, come on. Fear. And this is what it's saying. This is what's holding you back, whether it's in work, relationships. There's this fear factor that sort of drags you down and stops you from having your freedom. And this is why that's come out to say you've got to release this. So, animal spirit cards. Some of you could even get into photography, and you look at your pictures and you think, nah, they're not that good really, I'll just dabble about in it. Or somebody around you who says that. And it actually, you can make money out of your own photos. For some of you, not all of you, but I do feel there's somebody who's got an art with photography. Or even like graphic art, digital art. Okay, and they've sort of done it as a hobby, but they're saying, no, you could earn from this, you're good at it. So we've got the alchemical sign of Earth, being the earthworm, and we've got the alchemical sign of Air, which is the owl. So basically it's self-explanatory. You're tying yourself in knots as the earthworm, okay? Tying yourself in knots. Do I do this? Do I go into this? Do I follow? What have you? Knowledge is power. You have the skills, you have the knowledge, you have the abilities. So why are you tying yourself in knots over a decision? This could be in a love aspect as well, where some of you don't feel good enough for somebody, okay? And it's like saying you're tying yourself in knots over a decision. And it's like saying, but you are good enough, Gemini. So let's have a look at your spiritual realms guides and angels, what do they want to come saying to you this week? What have we got for Gemini? And we have sexuality. I say, Gemini. Sexuality. And it says, an influx of sexual energy is coming your way, embracing both masculine and feminine aspects of the self creates wholeness. It is safe for you to express your sexuality in whatever way you choose, provided you do it lovingly. But I look at the colour on here and it's pink, and this is like love's coming into you, okay? And as I said, for some of you it can be romantic, thinking you're not good enough for somebody. Whereas if you just believe in yourself, then I do feel for some of you there is this, obviously that's telling you here through spirit, that sexual energy is coming your way. Also, it's safe to express your sexuality. So you could have somebody around you in your family who comes out and expresses their sexuality to you, okay? For some, not all. But sexuality as well can mean getting closer to oneself. What makes you passionate about things, okay? What gives you that drive as well. So if it's not to do with romance, you can actually meeting somebody in sexuality that way. It's about passionate, what things you're passionate about, okay? I'm just going to get another spiritual realms card for you then, Gems. What else have we got for Gemini? And it's breathe. The breath is a vital bridge between your body and soul. It is the connection between the inside and outside, connecting you to the universe, spirit and the divine source. The breath permeates your entire being with prana, which is the same life-giving force that nourishes everything in the universe. So yeah, breathe. Spirit is saying to you. And that is to say, relax. Don't get so worked up about things, Gemini. Okay, don't get worked up about things. Follow your passions, whether that be romantic or in the work or what have you, to make your world a happier place. Just going to get one more card from the fairy realms. What else have we got for Gemini? And we have dietary change. Improve your diet and your life will also improve. So for some of you then, that's a message which is obviously self-explanatory, saying that some of you may need to look at your diet. And I think, was it the week before? Not last week, maybe the week before, and I said, you got to buy bigger pants. So yeah, some of you could be actually putting some plans into place then in addressing issues to do with your diet at the moment, okay? And it's, for some of you, you know, when you do meet somebody new and want to impress somebody, it's one of the first things that people do. I need to lose some weight, maybe I'll look more attractive to them. And it could be a kickstart for that, really. But if somebody likes you for who you are, it shouldn't be, you know, size shouldn't really matter, because you are the person. So I feel that's like a hidden message there as well, to say, don't get caught up too much in trying to impress somebody, because they should like you for who you are, Gemini. Okay, so my lovelies, don't forget to check out the Tipsy Tea Leaf Oracle and the Falling Stars Tarot channel in the description box below. The links are there to show some support, guys. Check out your moon and rising signs, and until next week, my lovelies, you take care of yourselves. Bye then.